Good afternoon. I hope you're all keeping well. I've been sleeping and napping all morning, so I'm feeling pretty good. And I'm kind of in the mood to do an old video. So, we're on page 76, and this is part number 13. And what's my brain thinking? I look at this, and I'm thinking It looks like a little spaceship with a tail even. But I think we want to do this body first. This shape here, this boat-looking shape, um, and then extrude it down. Just even the walls of it. I think that'd be the first place I'd start with this top view. Um, so let's do that. Anyway, look, I hope everyone is has enough food and enough uh, beverages if you're into that sort of thing, and you're hunkered down. So anyway, look, let's have a look here. Radius 40 from there. I think that's where we want our origin right there. So that's going to be diameter 80. So let's create an old sketch on the front plane, and we'll get our diameter 80 going. There we go. And we want to come off of this here. What is the length of this? The length is 150. And it's just a simple, okay, we got this here. 150, all right. I don't know if anyone else here, obviously some of you are into video games. I tell you, I'm hoping Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out soon. That would be a nice ray of sunshine. I'm holding down the shift key to here, and that allows me to get that maximum dimension. So that's 150, and I'm going to trim it. Okay, and then it looks like this is it looks like an offset of 10, a wall thickness of 10. So I'm going to go offset entities, and I'll reverse it like that, and that looks decent enough. And then we will do I see fillets here of radius 10 on both of them. So let me have a little drink of coffee here. Yeah, okay. Now, what's the thickness of this thing? 70. So we'll go up 70 like that. Now we have our body, the body of our little ship. And what's next? So I suppose my brain is thinking we'll put the wings on it, the two little wings. Okay. So I'll create a sketch on this face. Here's a question for you. I know I've been getting some great comments the last few days from people, and it seems like I'm going to click the face, convert entities. It seems like nobody's traveling anymore. Why would you? Here's the question. As soon as the airports open up and life returns to normal, where is it that you want to travel to? I don't even want to tease myself thinking about such a thing, because I feel like it's a long way away, unfortunately. Now, this is radius 15. Cuba, probably, if I had to really think about it, would be nice. Radius 15 there, and there. Okay. Now, we probably want these two to be vertical, and then we want them to be 110 apart. So let's get ourselves a center line. sorry, symmetrical. I know I'm all over the place here. I want to get myself my center line. I put my symmetrical in, and then what is this? Is 110. Okay. Now, what the hell is this? 55. Okay, and then we'll go from here to this point. We'll make them vertical as well. And now we've got little wings on our spaceship. Now, what thickness are these things? It looks like they are a thickness of 15 right here. That'll do, and then we'll flip this around and we'll go 15. Believe it or not, this time in April, I was actually supposed to be walking the Camino in Spain with a pal of mine, and of course we had to cancel it because Spain at the time was number 2 in the whole world for the coronavirus. So that's kind of a shame, but sure. So someday I'll get to Spain. Diameter 10 through is the two little circles there. So we put in. All right. I touch the curve to get its center point, and I put in 1, 2. I'm going to highlight both of them, make them equal. Now what the hell is this? 10, isn't it? Yeah, diameter 10 through. Yep. Do you know, if you're sitting at home with nothing to do and you do have SolidWorks, you should work towards the CSWA exam. That'll be time well spent. So just doing all these practice problems. I might even make a little video on the CSWA, and cost, I don't know, maybe $100. Maybe we talk to SolidWorks and try and get a cheaper version. So you can all take it. $100 is a bit much. But it's definitely an exam you could work at this and then take it. All right, so I got the 10 through. I'll go back to the sketch. And how deep are these now? This counter bore. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder did I not include it? Oh, that's bad form. Oh no, I did include it, didn't I? Bear with me now. 3 times diameter 10, so it's going down 5. Yeah, well that's a pour, right? It's right there. So these they go in 5. If I did that as an engineer, a machinist would give out. They would say, here, stop trying to confuse me. Make life easy. Put all the information on the drawings. So there's the wings. What's next? Let's get this boss here that's in the center of it going through. Will we do that, or will we do the floor, the two little floors there? So we'll create a sketch here. I'll click the face, convert entities. Really is what I wanted was the inside. I'll click convert entities now. Now I have that. I'm going to draw a line here, and I'm pretty sure that was 45 from the back of it. It's right there, 45. And what's this here? 50 from the front. So I'm going to hold down the shift key, so I can get my maximum dimension, which would typically go to the center of the circle, center of that curve. Okay, now are these the same height? No, they're not. So this lad comes up 25 and that lad comes up 15. So let's exit out of this and we'll go extrude. and I'll flip this around. 25, is that right? I can't remember. And yeah, and then we go back to the same sketch and I'll extrude. $15. All right. Now remember, always it's whenever you're doing these type of problems, you're going to merge the result. We want this to be one continuous solid. Okay, they're not different bodies. The other thing, I'm after buying myself a 3D printer, but believe it or not, I've never owned a 3D printer. I bought a CR10 version revision 2. I bought it on Amazon for I think $600. Excuse me. I'm going to spend some of the stimulus check I'm getting from President Trump. So if it ever comes in the mail. Now, don't tell my wife that though. She thinks I borrowed it from the college. So that's that. What's next? I'm going to sketch on that plane, and we're going to draw that circle. Now what size is this circle? It's diameter 40. Yeah, look, diameter 40 comes up 35 and over 85. Okay, diameter 30 over, come on now, I can't remember, is that 85? And it comes up 35. So from there to there is 35. Now just slow down. Diameter 30. Oh, look at that, diameter 40. Okay. See how I'm using the planes, the front, top, and the right. We would never create a reference. It's not the end of the world, but if I saw someone create a reference plane for something like that, when they could be using these original planes, it's telling me something that it's just, you try not to do it. Up to next, direction 2, up to next. It's not the end of the world, but you want to try and develop good habits. All right. We'll draw the 2 circles, and we'll look at this here. Boom. Can I do this? I'm going to draw 2 circles. This is 10. And we'll go, this here, we'll go all the way through all. Through all. Now what's going on with that? Okay, I can handle that. And then we'll go back to the sketch. And what does this go in? It goes in 5. Okay. Now we have that. All right, what's next? There's some sort of a boss here with a hole on it. A little hole, and we have a little detail view here to show us what's going on. Now, what is it? It's diameter 10. It's diameter 10. No problem. Now, we have a 10 from the center of the arc out to the center of the circle. And we'll make this, it's still blue, we'll make this and this lad horizontal. And then we'll click on this face, convert entities, out to there. out to there. Okay, okay, that's it now. We have a little diameter 5 there. I'm going to talk some shite now, you're going to love this, but as I was talking, doing this video, it was just an absolute miserable day. And it's the rain, it's horrible out. And I was thinking to myself, God almighty, with this pandemic and this horrible weather, it feels like the end of the world. And only about 5 minutes later has the sun come out, the storm is gone, and it's beautiful outside. And I suppose what I'm trying to say is this too shall pass with the bullshit virus. So keep yourselves busy, and you know, please God, in the fall or in the autumn or maybe early summer, we might have finding out vaccine and things will be better. So anyway, enough shit talk. Um, this thing comes up 10. All right. All right, we'll come up, extrude that 10. Is that right? Is it? We'll do a little section here. Oh, see, that's interesting. 25, 35. So that's 35, no, 40. That's 15 up. I'm going to extrude that, change that to be 15, and I'm going to check that. I'm going to go measure from this face to that face, and we get our 40. Okay, now this hole goes from the top down to the bottom, just to that level there, so it's an extrusion cut of 15 as well. But we'll just do this, it's right there. I'll go to extruded cut. I'll flip this and we'll just go through all. Now we've got our little hole there. Okay, what's next? We have some, I don't know what you'd call this, a tail wing. I don't know what the hell it is. What's the best way of doing that? I'm going to try something different. I'm going to use a bloody command I don't use very much. Top plane, we'll do a sketch. Let's draw the circle. You're going to see if this falls on its arse now in about 2 seconds. What size is it? Diameter 40. Diameter 40. What's the little one? The little one is diameter 20. $75 from the bottom. And how much does it come over? It comes over 45. Do you know what, like I'm kind of excited about this 3D printer. It's something my students for years always had them. And you know, and I've been using them for years in the college, but it was never for any fun things. It was always through the students. So I've never been able to really do. I never had the time or the access to do it. But I am excited to have one here in the house. And see what I can do with it. Um, so let's get that other tangent line. I would have liked to gotten the little bit that I've researched. I would have liked to gotten a Prusa. But they're kind of expensive, and there's no way you're going to get one now with the shipping out of the Czech Republic. But the CR10, they got great reviews as well. So, okay. So we have this sketch in the middle. Now, how am I going to? What I could do a mid-plane extrude and then cut that out. There might be a better way though. this is what I want to do. I've seen people use this from offset, and what they'll do is they'll, yeah, see this sort of bullshit. Like, now what is that? That is an offset of 10 before it starts. It's so I have an offset of 10, and then how far does it go out? Now what is that? 50. So that if oh geez, I'm gonna have to do some maths here now. So this is 15. I have 50, I have 20, this is 15. Um, okay, and then I'm going to go direction 2. I never offset up to body. It doesn't let me do it, will it? I can always mirror it. Um, okay, now I have 2 bodies, but that's okay for the time being. I have another body out there. Now, I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to go extrude. It's an offset of 10. I'm just showing you this. Offset from surface, is it not? Now it won't work. Up to body, blind. Ah, no, I'm doing it wrong here. What's wrong with me? Offset, an offset of 10. I was probably, oh, I'm confusing you, I know I am. And then this is 10 here. Now, if I go back to direction 2, can I do that? No, I don't think so. I can only do one side. Hold on. My allergies are killing me. I used to get my hands on parts done by other modelers, and they would do stuff like this with that offset command, and it used to drive me crazy. But like that's it. It's there. Just be aware of it. Um, it minimizes having another feature. Now, let's mirror that across the top plane, and we grab our features here. Only merging features. So I need to come in here, and do I need to? Why won't it? I have one solid body. Okay, I have a top plane. I go mirror. I want to mirror these 2 over. What's the problem? Only merging features may be patterned. If appropriate, make a pattern of bodies. What I've felt, if I just go geometry pattern and I go okay, it works. I don't know what the hell that means, but I have one. I should know that, but I don't. I think that's it. I don't know where I got that from. I do know I stole that from someone off the internet. It's a good little part. So I think that's it. Let me just measure this 20 in the middle there. Yeah, we got the 20. Right, that's it. That's part number 13. Okay, so I might even do part number 14 as well. All right, I hope you're all doing well, and thanks for watching.